but it's nice to spend evenings with friends. You know what isn't nice, though? Exams. At least these are our final exams in Inaba.
Oh.
Yeah, we totally studied. We totally didn't spend the entire time making plastic model scooters. I mean, sure, yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's... I don't know anyone in my life ever who's missed exams. Yeah, I'd say I wish those stayed gone. Yeah, we don't want to do so badly on the exams that we get held back in Kashiwagi's class and don't have the ski trip. Don't worry though, that can't possibly happen. I have kind of missed this song though. Oh, I think now is probably a good time to mention, the remix of this in the Reincarnation album is a pretty big fan favorite. Wow, this was like one of our very first classroom questions. I'm going to try and do as many of these from memory as I can. How's the theory that the pyramids were built by slaves disproven? That would be attendance logs. I still prefer how P3 and P5 had their own unique exam themes. Persona 3's exam theme is so good it actually makes me look forward to exam time in that game. Aha, Berry Demons, that would be Torsor. That was quite a recent question. They're mixing things up, they're not all from the start of the year. Ah yes, this one. The ridiculously long, confusing sounding word. One step closer to the 11th, and freedom. Oh no, it's Kashiwagi. Of course she does biology. Yes, I don't know why this is biology though, even though it's related to animals. But yes, that, Oh, okay, this is actually kind of cool. So you have to reverse your thinking here. Because we were asked, before the answer was cat, but this time I think it's rabbit? Yes, it is rabbit. Oh, first jack-o'-lanterns, yes, that would be turnips. It would be kind of fitting in this game to make them with eggplants, because those protect you from instant death attacks. Which seems sort of appropriate for Halloween. World history, what color? Well, this is an easy one. They gave this to us, recently, although I think they did mix up the order of the answers. Yes, the red... I love this. Human blood. No, it's the Sahara Desert Sand. Red dye. That would take an awful lot of red dye. Some prankster goes around dyeing all the snow red. You could easily determine who it was by looking at a ridiculous bank statement for a huge amount of red dye.
Senpai.
How fitting that we get Rise on our last day going to school. She probably has different exams to us, though. You know, lower year. Oh, don't worry. I can't wait for the ski trip either. And shipping. But before that, one more day of tests. And it's Kashiwagi again. Except we're not even answering questions this time, we're just going through a straight knowledge check.
Welcome back.
Okay, we get our package from the TV. Bonus price together, I don't think we can use. Are we even, No, we're not allowed to go out at night. Good thing we bought stuff from Shiroku Pub last time. Well, it'll still be snowing over the weekend, but then the sun comes back out. Towards the end of the snowy season is probably the best time to go skiing, because that's when, it's less crowded, most likely. Nothing else to do but go to bed and rest. And tomorrow, it'll be time for the ski trip. Or should I say, the ski ship?
Yosuke, you're pretty good!
Dude, you too! Is this really your first time snowboarding?
Just gotta keep your balance, right?
Whoa!
Senpai! You're too fast!
You gotta open up your stance. Do you get it? Come on.
It's easier said than... Huh?
Whoa! Damn, that hurt.
Oh, so sorry! Sorry.
You owe me a date!
You won't win! Jeez, you two.
So, let me just count the number of reasons why I love that cutscene. I kind of ship that. I ship that. I ship that. I don't really ship that. And Yosuke gets smacked in the face with a teddy snowball while Chie just nonchalantly looks at it. I don't know, I just love that scene.
Whew. We've been down this slope a bunch of times now.
Thanks to you, Narukami's head there, I misread course guide on that sign as courage guide.
Hey, what do you think of my snowboarding skills? I bet you're head over heels with them.
Oh, right, he's like the only oh, actually, no, Chie is snowboarding too.
Well, yeah, but only because we were falling down all the time. Teddy kept crashing into me.
Well, I guess Yosuke wasn't the only one who got owned by Teddy there.
It's not fair that Kanji gets to keep skiing with Naochan. I'm completely against one-on-one personal lessons.
I am completely for them if they are between you and Risei or Kanji and Naoto.
You were doing it on purpose, you bastard!
You guys are completely ignoring my lines, huh?
So this was your first time skiing, Naoto-kun? How was it?
I can barely even stand upright. Kanji-kun is teaching me, but it's not going as I'd hoped. I keep going in the wrong direction or falling over without warning.
I've never personally skied before, but it sounds pretty hard.
I hope I do a little better tomorrow.
Yeah, we do have one more day here.
You don't look it, but you really don't like losing, do you? Should we go up one more time? What? I'm too tired. My legs are giving out on me.
My fur's all frozen too. I feel like Frosty the Snow Bear.
We've got tomorrow too, so let's call it a day. Aren't you hungry, Chie?
I didn't even notice it until now. I'm super hungry! What are we having for dinner at the lodge?
By Chie mentioning that she was hungry, I now feel hungry.
I think soul cooked in non-regional style.
Oh good, you're not cooking.
That non-regional part caught my attention.
Well, I mean, in Chie and Yukiko's cooking is non-regional, as in it's not from any earthly realm.
So, it's a non-style style? What is that supposed to taste like?
I think you would only call it something like that if you weren't all that confident about your food.
I doubt the chefs would appreciate hearing that from you guys.
That's so mean. I remember you yelling about how delicious that cake we made was.
Well, I mean, that was different. That was like the one amazing thing that you've all ever made, so it was a pretty special occasion.
I wasn't yelling. And that cake was only good because Naoto helped you.
Yeah, and that is admittedly quite true.
That's not true. It was thanks to the cookbook.
Which Naoto encouraged you to actually use for once, so yes, it was her.
I don't care which it was. And you guys should have been using a cookbook in the first place.
There's something more important at hand right now. Soul is a fish, right? What about some real meat? Meat!
How much of a carnivore are you?
One that's discarded womanhood according to P4 Arena.
I don't think I saw any real meat dishes on the menu.
Oh no, the ski lodge is getting smashed by an angry Chie now, isn't it?
No beef? Or pork? Or even chicken?
Wait a minute, isn't that the exact order that they mentioned those foods in A Man Worth Fighting For in Mulan? I don't know why my mind first went to that, but I think that is the exact order.
She's got a point. And considering how much we've been skiing, I could use something with a lot of protein.
Meat.
Has the day finally come that you all want a little taste of Teddy?
No, we'd never do that. Bear meat is pretty gamey after all.
You're so cruel, Yuki-chan.
Oh, this looks like a nice place.
Is Teddy still in the bathhouse?
It's actually surprisingly modern for a cabin out in the snow.
We saw these college girls while we were having dinner. He said he was gonna hold out in the bath until they showed up.
Oh, okay, going for that. Oh, looks like it was a misunderstanding thing, except in this case, you actually were doing it intentionally to be a pervert. Yeah, Teddy's getting destroyed.
Sheesh, what's he up to now?
You say that, but I bet you wish you were there with him right now, don't you?
If you were, then you'd also get beaten up badly, so probably not.
What? That's the worst. Wouldn't you rather spend time with us? I mean, me, rather than people like that, Senpai?
Dude, how awesome is it that we all get to stay overnight like this? And it's co-ed! So why don't we...
No.
Immediately shutting down any wacky anime pervert hijinks. Great.
But I didn't suggest anything yet!
But you're about to.
Sorry, were you gonna say play cards? Why don't we go night skiing? I've always been impressed by people who can do that.
No, in my head, I was just like, okay, playing cards is innocent enough, then I realized, wait, no, because that inevitably just turned into strip poker.
Then we'd have to take another bath afterwards. Honestly, I'm already exhausted from snowboarding all day.
This is totally unrelated to anything, but I just kind of wanted to mention that I actually really respect people who can snowboard. It looks pretty impressive.
Then why don't we do what people usually do when they get together at night?
Tell ghost stories. I don't know. Isn't that usually a summer thing?
Well, at least it's not a labyrinth thing, because those ghost stories kill you.
Yeah, I think I'll have to disagree too.
Huh? Could it be that you're actually scared of ghost stories?
Oh, right. Your memories of all of that have been erased. You've forgotten about that.
Stuff like in those stories actually happens in the mountains. That one time during shooting was enough for me. What? Stop it!
I was about to ask her what it was, but chances are by this point you already knows.
Oh, our inn has a lot of spooky stuff too.
Oh yeah, no, we know full well. We got caught up in one of those a while back.
Once, we asked a customer how he liked his room, and he said the restroom was too dark. But his room didn't have one. And sometimes when you take pictures in that room during Obon, they don't come out right.
I love how mundane that last one is.
Oh, that's pretty creepy. Oh, and I heard that Hanua are occasionally found in the mountains around here.
Okay, so, cultural thing here. Haniwa are clay ornaments that are often placed by grave sites, and they're what the gyroids in Animal Crossing are based on.
They say this entire area could have been a grave site long ago.
So it's like one of those ancient burial ground hand waves, except it's actually true.
Folklore has little valid scientific evidence, but is a result of cultural significance and strong story elements. Any ancient burial ground is likely just the site of a temple. So,
Well, I mean, one of those was actually the final dungeon of the first Devil Summoner game, which I think is actually canon to the Persona universe, so, scientific evidence might actually exist.
You're scared too?
yes.
Well, I mean, at least you admit it.
This is starting to get pretty good. How are you in scary stories?
I love just ... We're like, they're okay.
Yeah, you say that, but I bet you've got some crazy story of your own up your sleeve.
No, just repressed trauma from a otherworldly labyrinth.
You and ghost stories, huh? That might be seriously scary.
I can't believe you guys! I'm having no part of this! I'm plugging my ears!
Would it be scarier to only hear bits and pieces of stories like that?
Shut up, Morangi! Why are you pushing so hard for us to tell ghost stories?
You stop calling me that, damn it!
You've only called him that twice.
Well, I'll start off then. Yukiko can go last. Her stories are off the charts creepy. Let's see. It was over 3 years ago. A friend of mine in middle school told me this. It seems his sister went to a pretty prestigious private school, but she ended up running with the wrong crowd. Supposedly, she and a bunch of other girls were bullying another girl in their class. He said that she'd come home every night and laugh over the phone with her friends about the kid they were harassing. One day, she suddenly came home with a pale face. Ever since then, she started locking herself up in her room. No matter how much he asked what was going on, she'd completely ignore him. But he could hear her mumbling. She'd keep saying to herself, "It's my turn next." My friend got worried, so he went to ask his sister's friends what was going on. But it turns out, all her friends had passed out for mysterious reasons and had been taken to the hospital. He was so scared that he didn't know what to do. That night, at around 11:30, suddenly his sister started screaming in her room. He ran into her room, and she was covering her ears and repeating, "She's calling me! I can hear her!" But my friend couldn't hear anything, and soon, his sister rushed out of the house. The next morning, she was found unconscious outside the school gates, just like her friends had been. In the end, she was taken to the hospital and recovered, but when he asked the people at school what happened, it seems the girl they were bullying was dead. They said that the girl must have become a spirit that haunted them one by one.
That's impossible. Your story is full of inconsistencies.
I love the reactions here. Chie screams, Yukiko finds it hilarious, Naoto is just pointing out all of the logical flaws in it.
Wait, but I think I've actually read a police report like that.
And here's the thing, that whole story might be familiar to you if you played Persona 3. Besides the girl they were bullying being dead, all of that is based on something that happens in that game, so that's kind of a nice detail for Persona 3 fans.
That's not denying it. You're supporting it.
Wait, did she die? I think she turned up okay.
Yeah, as Yosuke mentions. But the scarier thing is that the one who turned up okay was never the same. She'd always mumble about things having multiple weaknesses.
Well, that doesn't matter. That wasn't bad for a leadoff, right? Well, you're next. What do you have in mind? sounds realistic when you tell it.
So? And then?
Come on, this isn't a ghost story anymore, is it? It's just a story about someone being kidnapped.
Apparently, Igor and the Vault Room attendants are now kidnappers. I mean, they do kind of take you there in your dreams without your consent, so...
What was that? I heard something just now.
Is Margaret here getting angry that we're talking about her?
That was unusual.
It's just our imaginations.
I mean, she did say she'd come for us soon.
Anyway, keep going. You can't just end it here. That'd be even scarier.
Okay, this is really tempting, but... I gotta say this.
Whoa, that's freaky. Something about a nose that long?
Blackout?
Igor's revenge, I guess.
Oh shit! Something just went past me!
I told you I didn't want to do this! Why didn't you listen to me? Someone get the lights on! I can't take this anymore! Hurry!
Hang on. Where's the switch?
How dare you to think you're eating all the snacks while I'm gone? I'm gonna curse you.
Get him? Yeah, let's finish him off.
I'm sorry, Teddy. Only people have human rights.
Babes, what's come over you? Why are you so mad at me?
So it was Teddy. Damn it, he freaked us all out.
And what happened after that?
Well, what happened after that is probably the Teddy own count gets reinstated. $18.39 is on the back of Yosuke's ski jacket. Can I just say, I really like everyone's skiing outfits too.
Alright, time to hit the snow!
Although I'm not sure how I feel about Yosuke having camo pants.
Someone's full of energy. You guys were up talking all last night, too.
How do you know about that? Don't tell me.
It's no surprise that they heard you, considering how loud you were. I told you over and over the walls were thin.
Oh, so that's all. I thought he might have been peeping. We were talking about some pretty risque stuff in there. Sorry, Kanji. Did you get a nosebleed all over your pillow?
Shut up. Who'd want to listen to you hens clucking all night anyway?
I think I would. Just a little.
I may have done a little listening.
Teddy, you already got wrecked by them yesterday. Don't tempt them again.
I heard things about Nao-chan's size and Yuki-chan's shape.
Oh, okay then. Right, yeah, okay, now you're doomed.
Stop lying, Ted! We didn't talk about anything like that! Wait, what about my shape? Have I changed somehow?
You're letting him get to you. You're being manipulated.
Geez, forget about it. Let's just enjoy our day skiing. Let's go, Senpai! Hold it right there. Rise-san, don't you think you're being a little too, you've been hogging the same ski partner way too much?
I mean, we are dating in this file, but I mean, I see her points. This is our last real get-together with all of our friends, not just her.
Huh? But it works out so nicely. You and Yosuke-senpai are both on snowboards. Teddy and Yukiko-senpai keep taking the steep slopes and won't slow down for me. And Kanji seems to want to be with Naoto-kun.
I like how with all of the others, she has like kind of perfectly logical reasons, and then this one is just because she ships them.
Hey, what are you getting at?
So, it's only natural that I'd pair up with Senpai yesterday. He and I will take it slow. You don't have to worry about me. Come on, Senpai! Let's go! Our logic is 100% ironclad. Showbiz people have amazing ways of persuading people.
I get the feeling that if she was a D&D character, she would have really high charisma.
Why are you impressed?
The reason we're on this trip is for all of us to make some good memories of spending time with Senpai. In other words, we should all be trying to have some skiing time with him.
Crap, you're right. You're right! I want to make memories with Senpai too!
And thus, a line that was taken out of context by so many people.
Sometimes when you say things, I wonder if you have some hidden agenda behind them.
Yosuke, you're really not one to talk.
Then I'm not snowboarding today. I'm switching to skis.
Hey, that's no fair. I want to leave my ski tracks of love with Sensei too.
Okay, that one was less ambiguous.
Hey! Why don't we let Senpai decide for himself? Be honest and just make the call.
No matter who we choose, we'll be breaking someone's heart.
Whoa, wait a sec, everyone! I don't like where this is headed. Some of you sound like you're out for blood. Let's all enjoy the slopes together, okay?
That would be best. I concur.
Thanks for not answering before I could get that under control.
I can't resist.
Ah, damn it! Damn it! I shouldn't have spoken up for you! Am I jealous? Of course I am, damn it! Well, let's go enjoy the slopes.
And so we leave before things got any more awkward.
I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think there was anything you weren't good at, Naoto-kun. How's it going? Do you think you're ready to start going for real?
No, not at all.
Quit freaking out about it. Open up your legs and point your toes in or else you're gonna speed up. Come on, keep your balance with your knees.
But if I stand with my feet further apart, I'll fall down for sure.
Like I keep saying, you'll be fine. Even if you do slide down, I'll catch you.
You're so nice, Kanji. You never said anything like that to me.
I already know how to ski. I don't have to teach you.
Well, if I ever do need someone to teach me, I definitely want someone nice like Senpai to do it.
Haven't we already been doing that this whole time?
Right, Senpai?
They're doing that today too? It's more like falling than skiing.
Maybe they just don't know how to stop?
Well, they ain't dead yet, so I guess they can stop somehow.
It's Chie-senpai and Yosuke-senpai. Yoo-hoo!
Those two are looking good.
I'm so jealous that they can snowboard. People who are good at it can look so cool.
That's like exactly what I was saying before.
But I'm definitely more into skiing with you right now, Senpai. I feel bad that we're in other people's way, so shall we get going?
Yeah, we've kind of been standing in the middle of this slope for a really long time.
Please, wait. Can you stay with me until I reach the bottom?
At this rate, that's probably going to take like 8 hours.
I have no idea which way I'll end up going.
Okay, last one there's a rotten egg. See you at the bottom.
Wait, weren't you listening? I can't turn or stop.
Don't worry, someone's going to be there to catch you. Right, Kanji?
Huh? That's what... right!
So this is actually kind of interesting, because if you say this, you get points towards Naoto, even though it's already way too late to max her social link, so yeah. Just because of shipping, I'll say this.
I'll remember you said that.
And yes, points with her, but again, if you haven't maxed her social link at this point, it's already too late.
But you can't catch me if I get there first.
Ugh, it's still a long way down.
Jeez, you're too nervous now, Tokun. You just need to ski straight.
What the hell's he doing now? He's not even wearing skis!
Another great delivery by Troy Baker there.
I think I'm going to walk.
Teddy has pioneered the art of the Berserk belly slide. Oh, it's got a lot later now. And this question is really, really important. Whoever you choose will lead to a special event for that character, and it's not restricted to who you're romancing. The really weird thing is, I think I've tested these even when I've been on platonic routes, and all of them seem to be romantically inclined, so yeah, I don't know if this scene was just written with harem players in mind or not, but just for the sake of, you know, consistency with our romance of choice, we're going to choose Risei here. I have all of the others recorded.
I think I've used up all my energy. But I think I'm looking pretty good. Were you watching? Going skiing with my friends. When I think back about how things were last year, I can barely believe this. I was in horrible condition last January. I spent my New Year's days off like a lifeless shell. My parents and friends were so worried about me that they didn't dare mention it. I was stuck in that horrible loop. But I have to thank fate. If I hadn't met you all this year, I might not even be here now.
You know, in some ways, I guess the Midnight Channel's good for something. If you weren't on it, then we never would have got to know you.
Sorry. I didn't mean to bring up my past.
Yeah, you are heartless if you choose this option. I mean, both of these are nice.
Of course. I'm happy that you brought that up, Senpai. But what should I do? I bet I won't be able to practice at all. Looks like the snow's really starting to fall. I think we should start heading back.
Okay, I do actually think that previous line does change depending on whether you're on their romance route or not.
Which way is the lodge again? I'm sorry, I just thought that you knew where we were going, so I wasn't paying attention.
Well, yeah, we do totally know where we're going. It's, that west, east, south, direct... Oh.
You don't sound so sure. Well, it's not like we can get lost, right? We're not leaving the ski area after all.
I mean, it's not like we're in the middle of the mountains with no civilization around for miles. Yeah, no way of getting lost.
We still should hurry before it gets dark.
And you know, it's not like there'll be a blizzard or... Oh. It's like the mega beef bowl of snow. We trek and we trek, but we still can't see the lodge.
Senpai, you're walking too fast. Crap, I can barely see what's ahead. Could it possibly be that we're lost?
If you say, don't tell me we're lost, my answer is, okay, I won't tell you.
Oh man, just standing around like this is freezing cold. It's so cold. This isn't good. I'm feeling kinda sleepy. I don't think we should do something that reckless. If we mess up, we can't just laugh it off. Huh? Is that a house? Senpai, look! It's a cottage! Yes, we're saved!
That's convenient.
Hey, let's go ask who's ever there to let us in.
Let's just hope they are not a Yuki Onna.
Excuse me! Please help us! Wait, huh?
Old abandoned shack with broken windows and the rest boarded up.
It's dark in here. Is this place abandoned?
I think we may have heard rumors about this place in Okina.
But in any case, I'm glad we were lucky enough to find this place.
Now I just have to hope we're lucky enough that it's not haunted.
A little. But we're so much better now that we're out of the wind and snow. Do you have your phone, Senpai? I forgot to bring my charger on this trip, so my battery ran out this morning.
Of course it wouldn't be that easy.
No good? What should we do? I wonder when this blizzard's gonna calm down. If we end up stuck here all night, we're definitely gonna fall asleep, no matter how hard we try to stay awake.
I mean, better sleeping in here than out in the snow.
Hey, we could try something. You know, like what they do on TV when people are trapped in the cold? Use each other's body heat to stay warm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't actually work in real life.
I mean, this is an emergency. I'm being serious. What in the world am I saying? Sorry, I'm going to calm down. But still, we need to think of a way to get warm. Hey, what's this thing? Isn't it one of those, what do you call them? A stove? A hearth? Someplace to put a fire in.
So I think these are the kind of things kotatsus used to be before they made them electric.
Senpai, do you have a lighter? No, of course you wouldn't.
Yeah, if only Dojima was here, then we could, Actually, no, I don't think he carries around his own one. This is a weird time to be mentioning this bit of trivia, but, according to developer notes, Adachi carries around a lighter for Dojima, but Adachi himself does not smoke.
But maybe we'll find something to light if we look around in here.
Old newspapers and matches. Okay, so, that's a recipe for burning this entire shack down, but thankfully it should be restricted to just the hearth.
It's so warm. At least we'll be okay for the time being. Oh, I know. How's that? It'll be warmer if we do this. I wonder where we are. We did a lot of walking. But now that we're safe, this is actually kind of fun. Just the two of us, snowed in a little cottage. Oh, now that I'm all warm, I'm starting to get a little sleepy. Well, I guess it's okay to fall asleep here in the warm cabin.
Just as long as that fire doesn't get out of control while we're asleep.
You might even try something funny on me. Hey, Senpai? Did that turn on just now? Why? Oh, yeah, you're right. Whoa, hey, Senpai? Senpai, are you serious? This is no place to be messing around like that. Look out! You don't want to go too far.
What are you guys doing? We can't let a teen idol get caught doing stuff like this!
Stop! The entire country will turn against you!
That is sadly true for idols in Japan.
Yosuke-senpai, everyone! Huh? They're still dressed.
Okay, so basically all of the sort of romance scenes in the shack end this way, but one thing that I want to mention is I love the way that TV Tropes words a certain section of this on their funny page. Basically, often it's Rise who delivers this line, and with most of the other girls, Rise just sounds surprised. But if you're lost with the three guys, when she delivers this line, her tone of voice sounds immensely relieved.
They're still dressed. They're still dressed.
Why would they take off their clothes in this freezing weather? And dude, why are you guys so flustered? What is up with you guys?
And once again, Kanji is being a bit of a derp.
Do I really have to spell it out for you?
Rise-chan, don't tell me. Were you waiting for an audience? What daring lovers! How shameless! You're no different from your shadow.
Hey, I would say too soon, but it's been quite a while since then.
But okay, I'll take a front row seat and...
Shut up, you stupid bear! Wait, why did you all rush in here? Were you listening to us from outside?
No, I mean, not on purpose. It would have been awkward to interrupt before, but
I can't believe this. This was a matter of life and death.
we were worried about you.
Anyway, what were the two of you doing shoving each other around in here?
It's the TV.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Come on, guys, don't try that lame excuse on us.
It's true. Senpai tried to go into the TV, so...
Yeah, so all of those lines that sounded dirty were actually about him putting his hand in the TV. It's a little more, like, I think the the innuendos are a little bit more obvious for some of the other girls.
I'm not lying.
Huh. So you got lost, found this building, and then things started heating up.
Well, I mean, literally, because we made a fire.
That's not the point here. But you're not denying that happened. The TV turned on, but it's not even plugged in. It made no sense, so we thought we'd check it out.
I mean, that's weird. The Midnight Channel is supposed to be cancelled.
Please. If I wanted to be alone with them, I wouldn't have to manufacture some crisis out here in the mountains like this.
You know, considering that we are dating, that is kind of true.
But this building is right behind the lodge, though.
This is a storage shed. It's kept unlocked because the workers are always needing to come in here.
Oh, okay, so we actually did find the lodge. We were freaking out over nothing.
It's not like there's a blizzard or anything.
Well, there used to be one.
And why would the TV turn itself on? That whole case is over. Maybe you just saw a reflection from the ski lights or something.
What? Come on, we don't need to assume that they're lying about this. We might as well check it out.
Once again, Chie being the voice of reason.
Hey, wait a sec.